Welcome to Tasia Woods Reacts. This channel is solely focused on exposing the knuckleheads on the internet. Now, this is my second channel, a fun little project I'm working on. My first channel, I focus on trucking content. I'll link it in the description box down below. But this channel, I want to focus on my other passions, which is, talking about social issues, particularly obesity and other social issues. And this video is going to talk about just that very thing. Now, obesity is something that I've struggled with my entire life. Every day is a struggle, especially as a truck driver. And even with me losing 150 pounds, I still struggle with it. And I keep saying struggle. I'm a little bit nervous, y'all. Bear with me. This is my second YouTube channel, and it is my first video on that channel. And I'm getting used to making YouTube videos, but it is pretty difficult. But anyways, like I said, obesity is a struggle, and I'm thankful that, I realized the error in my ways and I sought to change my life. But unfortunately, not everybody out there has that same realization. Not everybody, decides to better their health. Some people, by the time their health starts declining, it's too late. And this video is going to highlight the tragedy that just occurred a couple days ago. Edgar Landaverde, I hope I'm not butchering his name, but he was a food vlogger. He's also known as Callejas 503. So yeah, he made content about vlogging, travel. He recently passed away at the age of 37. Now, there isn't an official cause of death at the moment, but there is speculation that it's obesity related. Some people even said that he had a heart attack. And just so you guys are aware, 37 is very, very young. The average life expectancy in the United States is 78 years old. So for him to pass away at 37, he didn't even get the opportunity to live at least half of the average life expectancy. And this is due to morbid obesity, which is now the #1 leading cause of preventable death in the United States. And as I've said, they don't officially have a cause of death right now, but one can speculate that it was due to obesity. It was obesity related. And in my opinion, his death just further illustrates the downfall of fat acceptance. And in a nutshell, fat acceptance was a movement that originated in the 1960s, and it sought to eliminate the social stigma surrounding obesity. Now, this movement was highly unpopular back then. In fact, most people were in decent shape. Obesity was a rarity. People were active, a sedentary lifestyle was unheard of. Meals were home cooked. Fast food was seen as a luxury. And you fast forward today, this movement has actually gained a lot of traction. Sedentary lifestyles are now the norm. The average American walks less than 3,000 steps a day. And, like I said, this movement has, gained so much popularity, especially with influencers like Lizzo and Tess Holiday. And in my opinion, it seems like this movement has just gone way too far. It's just gone off the deep end, especially with the rise of popular social media app TikTok. And on this platform, we see nothing but lies and misinformation spread by these so-called fat influencers, when in reality, you can disprove these people using facts and statistics. But these people are not interested in the truth. They're not interested in learning the truth about obesity and the fact that it is very much deadly. You're not going to live your full life. These people are instead interested in promoting their own agenda. And this is in spite of the fact that you can die from obesity-related illnesses. And I keep saying this, I understand that I keep saying this, but it doesn't resonate with these people how much obesity can severely affect a person. And time again, we see people that die way too young because of obesity-related illnesses, including Callejas 503, who I'm mentioning in this video, Mandissa, who recently passed away, Waffler 69, Jamie Lopez, Kat Pause, Brittany Saucer, and the list just goes on and on and on. These people didn't even have the opportunity to celebrate their 50th birthday. A lot of these people didn't even make it to 40. So yes, this movement is very, very dangerous. It's a death cult. At worst, at best, it's probably the second coming of the devil. I'm just saying, but I'll move on. And what I find insane about this movement, the Haze movement, healthy at every size, fat acceptance, is that they'll, swear to you up and down all day long that there's nothing wrong with being obese, that you're just perfectly fine, you're perfectly healthy. But when it comes out that people like the ones I just mentioned died due to obesity, it's nothing but silence. You hear nothing. And they just don't matter, you know, they just sweep it under the rug as if nothing happened. And I just find that to be very, very, very evil. This movement, it's evil. There should not be a movement to eliminate the social stigma of obesity. There should instead be a movement to encourage people to not be unhealthy, to lead happy, healthy lives. Now, it was hard for me to do research on Callejas 503 because he speaks Spanish and I speak English, and this American education system doesn't really put emphasis on people learning more than one language. So sadly, I only know English fluently. But it is what it is. I'll move on. But until they release the official cause of death, I'm just going to assume, like everybody else, that it was obesity related. Judging by the way he walked, his gait, he doesn't really seem comfortable at all. And I don't care what people say. You cannot tell me that you are comfortable at that size, because I've been there. At my heaviest, I couldn't stand for longer than 30 minutes without pain. My body was falling apart and I was only 21 years old. Imagine what my life would have looked like if I was 30 and I didn't make any drastic lifestyle changes. And you look at him, I mean, clearly he's well over 200 pounds overweight. He looks like he's in a good mood in his videos, but deep down, I do feel like he was trapped. He was miserable and he was suffering, because obesity a lot of times is rooted in addiction. And my heart really does go out to people out there who are suffering, who are food addicts, because I myself am a food addict and I get it. And I just want to wrap up this video by saying I thank my weight loss coach, Alan Roberts, for holding me accountable, for helping me see the error in my ways. Shout out to him. He doesn't know about this channel because, you know, I just created it. He does know about my other channel, my trucking channel, because I did make a video about my weight loss journey, which I'll link in the description box down below. Shout out to him if he ever does come across this video. And yes, like I said earlier, the reason why I created this channel is to just focus on the knuckleheads on the internet, talk about social issues, particularly obesity, fat acceptance, healthy at every size. I want to, you know, seek to debunk all of that, have a conversation with you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys stick around with me. It's going to be a fun little journey. And if you like videos like this, you know, as always, hit the like button, comment, rate, share, and subscribe. I'm Tasia Woods, and I'll see you next time.